my spirit lights. Hey y'all. Hey, I'm gonna jump into the makeup. Hey y'all, I had a good night's sleep. I'm feeling good. And y'all, I was in this, I don't know, I felt like it was a, I felt like I knew it was a dream, but it felt more like I was in a place of comfort and I felt like I was reassured that yes, child, get up out of this bed. Get up out this bed. I got to tell y'all about it. Okay. One, about my spirit, like you know who you are. Been asking me over and over and over again. Every time she turned to the video, she been wanting makeup, chewing gum, chit chats. Child, we are here today. We're gonna do some makeup. We're gonna do some chewing gum, and we're gonna chit chat. Yes, and I might get quiet at times because you know, like sometimes doing makeup, you know, you just gotta like, you need a little focus. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to make things come out right. And I'm gonna tell y'all, for those that do makeup like I do, I freestyle with the makeup. Just go with it, girl. Go with it. If it mess up, play it off. You know, keep going. Wipe it off. Try something new. It's okay. It's just makeup. You're still beautiful underneath the makeup, and then you beautiful with the makeup on, and you could just fix it, keep it going. But you know the good part about messing up makeup, it comes off. It's okay. It's not permanent. It comes off. Okay. So, well, I'm glad I said this. Thought came in my head. Take care of your skin. Your skin is very, very important. I saw a beautiful, I'm gonna say a beautiful person. I feel like that's the right thing to say. They were transgender into they were transcend over to a woman, and they were absolutely beautiful. They had their makeup on, and their skin was so pretty. And although I could see that they're changing their gender, they taking care of their skin because they already know they love the makeup. They're gonna be wearing the makeup, and they're gonna be looking good. But what I like the most is when I see someone taking care of their skin. Started. Let's get the gum going. Okay, y'all, I could not find my gum. I looked everywhere, and guess where it was? It was right here the whole time. And I'm trying it, of course. It's all I got. It's all I got left. I gotta go gum shopping. Oh, my daughter made me some hot black tea this morning. Oh, I love me some black tea. Made me feel good going on inside. Feel good. I still love black tea. She put almond milk in it and sweetener. Okay, y'all, let's do this. Okay, so I have no moisturizer or anything on my face. This is what my skin looked like. I took a very long shower, and I also washed my hair. So I know that I'm pretty dry today. So let's do this. Rapid Renew. Yeah, I'm trying to get it together. I really am. It has not been all that easy. Look, my nails came off yesterday. I got so many compliments on these nails right here. People love these nails. 2 of them came off yesterday. Because last night, I couldn't sleep. 3 o'clock in the morning, I was up washing clothes, y'all. And 2 of my nails broke. just one quick question that someone left me. It says, Spirit, you may not get this, but I just want to know if your hand is okay. Child, my hand is doing what it do. It's trying to be okay. It's not where I can massage it. You know what I'm saying? And massaging is going to make it better. What I try to do is use it, because if you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to use my hand. But I try not to irritate it or get it too irritated, because it's not where you can massage it. Massaging it makes the pain worse. You cannot massage it. It's not the kind of it's not like a muscle ache where you could just soak it and it be okay. No, child, you just need to treat it like a baby. Hold it, put a glove on it, put some warm heating pad on it sometime, or just stay still and try not to focus on it until it decides to subside, you know, as far as like the pain. So yeah, I am hanging in here, y'all. Y'all know that I'm gonna go as much as I can until I feel like I can't go no more. Okay, so speaking of that, y'all, I had this dream. I gotta tell y'all about it, okay? Alright, so this what happened last night. Like I told y'all, I was washing clothes. I couldn't sleep. I took a shower, washed my hair, and I decided to turn on YouTube. I watched a little bit of news. I was just like turning something else. So I turned to the monkeys. I was all watching the monkeys, watching like the mama monkey trying to wean the baby monkey off of like the breast milk or whatever. And the baby monkey was not trying to hear it. I thought that was so cute. And then I started watching something and they put me to sleep. What was it? I was watching something, y'all. I was watching something. I can't remember right now. But it probably had something to do. Oh, I was watching something about the sloths. Why am I fascinated with sloth? I don't know. I like sloths. Oh my God. Anyway, I was watching that, and I was watching this heartwarming one with this woman. She helped the sloth since it was a baby, and then she set it free, and she had tears in her eyes. She made me cry. She made me cry. Oh my God. And the sloth he was so happy to get back up in that tree. He was just moving faster than he ever moved before, child. He was happy to get away from that human, but she just was saving his life, you know. It was just beautiful. Anyway, I fell asleep, right? And then I woke up out of nowhere, and I was just looking around. It was dark. I saw the moon. It was like not a half moon, it was like, you know, moon like this, but then it was like that, and half of it was gone. I saw the moon outside my window, so I was looking at that. I was like, oh my God, I need to get me some sleep. I got things to do tomorrow. So I closed my eyes. Next thing you know, I was asleep. So it was me and Nadine. I love when I have dreams and my daughter is in here with me, because I don't never like to feel like, and maybe one of my lives, that my daughter is not there. You know what I mean? Although, child, why my shirt like that? I better not be touching this yellow shirt. Let me get a makeup white peach slice. Makeup white out right now, just in case I can make up somewhere else. I don't touch this blouse, y'all. It's so cute. It's so cute. It speaks spring, don't it? It speaks spring on it. Yes. Okay, y'all. So makes everything better just having her around. Although I do have one, I can't really explain it. It's like a dimension. I have one life where it's just me and my son Dream. Yeah. Then I have another life where it's me and my son Nadine and Dream, but Dream's gone away like now. Like he's in the Air Force, but the other one he's in the military. Then I have another life where it's me, my son Dream, and my grandbaby. Only one of them is with me. And then I have another life where my oldest daughter, she's a screen, and even in the other life, like when she come around, we know it's like not good. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't have like a life where me and my oldest daughter have like this great relationship and we together. It's the same like now, just screen. You know what I mean? But anyway, how did I get on that? I don't know. But anyway, me and Nadine showed up to this place, right? And in this place, I didn't know what was going on, really, to be honest with you. I just know that we was going to this place, and we was running a little bit late, and Nadine was going in before me, and I decided, not decided, I parked the car. That's all I remember is that I was parking the car, and I don't know what kind of car I had, or what kind of car I parked. All I know is that I parked the car, and next thing you know, I was walking in this building, right? In this building, they had all these people. It was so weird because when Nadine went inside before me, and after I put the car, I went in after her, and when I opened up the door, it was like a black room. And when I opened up the door, all this sunlight into the room because it was daylight outside, and it must have been hot and sunny. And I had on like a long like summer dress, and I had my hand on the doorknob, and I noticed all of the sunlight that came in the room, and it for some reason it didn't hit me that everybody was kind of like sitting in a dark kind of like room. And then when I came in, I let in all of the sunlight, and I could see the people, and they were sitting like you open up the door, and they were sitting to the far of the room, and it was on this long bench, okay? And in the middle of this long bench, it was this guy, Fabulous. That's what I picked up, that he was fabulous. I didn't pick up that. I didn't know if he was gay or straight. I just know he was fabulous. For some reason in the dream, gay or straight did not like enter my mind. I just know that he was fabulous. And he had a very curly, shrinky, wet looking hair coming down. And it was long, and it's like short in the front coming down here. Then it was long in the back. And all of these people, they were dressed up. They were very, very, very dressed up. And mind you, I just had on sundress. I was not dressed up. Hold on, let me get this makeup on y'all because I'm taking too long. And this is the Fenty foundation, and the number is 450. I love this foundation. Like, at first I didn't really know how I feel about it, but the more I use it, child, I'm falling so in love with this foundation. It's gonna probably be one of my keepers. I love the Clinique too, you know, but I'm really liking this one now. But that's how I am. I get into whatever I buy. I try to get into it and really see what it's given. And it is given a lot. It's like a smug. It was like, and I was like, okay. And for some reason, I ain't give 2 weeks to F 2 cents. I didn't give a freak of how he was looking at me. I didn't give a D. Do you hear me? And I shut the door. And I knew where to go. I don't even know how I knew, but I knew to walk past them. Like, not like they was this way, so I didn't have to walk right past them. I walked like straight, like, how could I explain it? They sitting this way, and I walked that way, so I didn't walk like past them. I walked straight, and they were sitting like that. Yeah. And I proceeded to enter another room, and in this room, they were dressing up. Nadine was getting her makeup, her dress, everything together. She looked so beautiful, like a princess. And I was like, wow, you look beautiful. And she was like, yeah, I feel really pretty. I was like, yeah, you look beautiful, Nadine. And then the lady was telling Nadine that she was ready. She can go ahead and enter the room. All she had to do was take the escalator up the stairs, and then it was going to be like a quick drop, like an elevator to the next floor. Like, you go up, and then the elevator takes you to the floor where you're going to. And then they was like, okay, Mom, I'm going to go, and I'll see you later. And I was like, okay. And I knew I couldn't go yet because I didn't have my makeup and dress and stuff done. And it was this lady before me. Y'all, the lady reminded me of one of the women that might have been born like in maybe the 40s. The 40s going towards the 50s. They had her hair and this high, elegant bun, but it was like a beehive, okay? It was like a beehive going up, and she had like little pearls and stuff in it. And I was just looking at her like, wow, you are so beautiful. Just looking at her hair and everything. Her eyebrows were really thick. Her makeup was a little bit too much. Like, it was like a little bit packed up there. It was like a lot of makeup. Okay, so earlier when I was in my room being nosy in my own stuff, I found my Anastasia eyebrow kit that I used to use. And you could tell what color I used because part of it's missing. The other part is too light. I don't use that part. I don't know what to use it for. It was like it was black with like maybe like beige pinstripe and then polka dots on the side of like the pinstripe. Was weird. Like, yeah, in college I don't like white gloves and then black gloves on it. On top of the gloves. I don't know why. But she looked very, very elegant and very smitten. She looked beautiful. And I was just staring at her because I don't think I saw that fashion ever. Like, not in real life, ever in my life, but I was in front of it. And she seemed a little nervous. And I told her, I said, you seem nervous. She says, I just want to make sure that I'm beautiful. I said, you look beautiful. You look good. And the lady told her, said, okay, dear, you can go. You're ready. You can go ahead to the other room. So she followed behind Nadine, and then she was gone. And then it was my turn to get ready. So the lady, she's doing my hair. She's doing my makeup. She's running around trying to get me a dress. Okay, I'm going to use this glow, y'all. My makeup is still like moisty. I'm going to put the glow on here. And this is the Born to Glow. I don't know how this going to come out. I usually been wearing it by itself. I'm going to try it on my makeup foundation today. What's that? What's that? What's that? Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay. I'm going to put some right here, right here. I'm just going to be going underneath the eye. I don't know how it's very, it dries really quick, and it works better if you brush it in instead of using a sponge. That's what I liked about it so far. I'm still kind of like testing it out. Kind of brushing it in, whatever's left on the brush. Somebody puppy going off, y'all. Hope everything okay. Okay, now that I got the Born to Be Glow on, we're gonna go ahead and work with these eyebrows. Like they say, professionally, we're gonna clean it up. I actually really need my eyebrows arched. I'll be glad when my body get strong enough to be able to handle something like that. And that way, if I don't feel good, it won't be long, you know what I mean? It won't last forever. So then, that lady left. She looked beautiful. She left. And she kind of started making me feel nervous because I was like, why is she so freaking nervous? I watched her get on the escalator. And the escalator was going to take her up, then take her down to the next floor. But then she had me feeling like, oh God, I hope my makeup and clothes come out right. Because from what I understand, like, that was going to make you look like your best self. Like, you was going to be so beautiful when they finish with you. So after the lady left, I was talking to the lady. And I was telling her how the guy looked me up and down. And when I walked past them, they started snickering, talking about me, laughing. And the lady said, what you do? I said, I kept on walking. And she said, well, how you feel? I said, I ain't give a freak. I ain't care. I just felt like I had somewhere to go. I had something to do. I didn't give a F if they didn't like me or not, or if they was talking about me. And she's like, well, you passed the test. And I was like, what? A test? What you mean? She was like, you did good. She said, you didn't feel no type of way, like you didn't care. That they was laughing and talking about you. She said, you kept your head up and you kept it moving. That's how I sure did. I didn't let my head down not one time. And I said, for some reason, I felt like the person in the middle, this guy, he looked fabulous out there, like he looked important. He was the one trying to get people to laugh at me and snicker about me. I said, but for some reason, I felt like all the people sitting with him made him feel like he was important. I didn't feel like he was really important. I didn't feel like he was so special that I had to value what he said about me, or I had to feel bad about what he had to say about me as I walked past. And she was like, wow, you did so good. She said, I'm proud of you. And I was like, wow, I passed the test. I can't believe that was I said, wow, that was one of the easiest tests I ever had to pass. And she said, that's good. She said, actually, that's a hard test. And for you to feel like it was easy, you did really, really good. And I was just like, wow. So after she was finished with me, I looked beautiful, y'all. She dressed me up. She did my hair. My hair was so pretty. It was like full, and it was just wrapped in a bun like this, but in the back real big. And I had on a pretty white dress with a the lady literally was getting me dressed. And behind me was this guy. It was his turn to get ready. And he comes in here and he got, he had like a smoke, like a weed with him. He was smoking. It looked like he was just getting high, feeling relaxed. And he was telling the lady, I think I made it. I think I'm late. She said, no, you're right on time. And I told him, I said, well, if you're late, then I'm late. And he said, well, if you wait for me, I'll go with you on the escalator. And because for some reason in real life, like literally, I'm scared of escalators. Scared to freak out me, y'all. Like, it really do. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's not safe. And it be so scary. And I have to pep myself up. I have to really push myself to believe I'm going to be okay when I get on the escalator. So when he said that he's going to ride with me and we'll go to the next floor together, I was like, oh, okay. So I waited for him. And when he was ready, he looked, you know, I want to say beautiful because he looked handsome. Like they really dressed him up. He was a very handsome man. And then when we got on the escalator, he was like, okay, you ready? Don't be afraid. It's going to be quick. Before you know it, you're going to be where you need to be. And I was like, okay. I was a little scared because the escalator was going up high. Like it was like, I felt like I spent so much time talking and not working on my makeup at the same time as fast enough. Like I could talk and I would lose focus, y'all. Okay, so this is the Clinique foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in. Now, let me tell y'all, as we went up the escalator, we was together. But when we got to the drop of the next room, we was not together. I don't really know where he was. From what the lady said, that we all was going to be seated in a special seat. And for some reason, in a dream, I thought that me and him, since we was on the escalator together, we'll be sitting together. That's what I thought. But we wasn't. I didn't know where he went or which way he went. And it was like the place where the second floor was filled with people. Like it was so packed. And there was like a seat. And wherever you sit was your seat. And I was guided to my seat. Like when I got to the second floor, it wasn't like I walked to my seat or somebody took me to my seat. It was just like I was just there. I was there in the seat that I was supposed to be sitting in. And I had gloves on my hands. They were pretty. And I had my hands in my lap. And I was staring in front of me, which looked like a stage. Like we was about to watch maybe like a play. And then all of a sudden, these beautiful, beautiful lights started coming on. Because the place was kind of like dark. But then this beautiful light lit up the place and the stage, right? And I couldn't see who was up there on stage, right? But for some reason, it was like in a dream, I knew I couldn't see the people, but I can see them. I can see them, but it was like they wasn't there, but I could see that they was there, right? And all of a sudden, the music started playing, and I was just drawn to it. This is what they played, okay? And I woke up to it. I woke up hearing it in my brain, clear as day. Like, I feel like going on. I feel like going on. That's all I heard. I could hear the whole song just singing, right? And I woke up to it. Oh my goodness, I woke up to it. And I was just laying here. I was laying there. And when I woke up, I could hear Nadine in the kitchen. get started with the eyeshadow, y'all. We're gonna come back to it. Okay, I picked this up out of my room this morning, and I was thinking about this color here, and I'm thinking about I was gonna go with something dark, but I think I'm gonna use maybe a color inside of the birthday eyeshadow, birthday cake eyeshadow. But I'm gonna start out with this nude right here, which is really pretty, and then I'm gonna use this color right here, and it's got like a tiny bit of like glitter gold in it, which is really pretty. Not really trying to like go for the yellow. I'm just trying to stay kind of soft. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, and I'm hot. Child, why am I hot right now? Let me drink some of this tea so I can adjust to be hot. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Oh my God, I can hear that song. Child, I woke up to that. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Oh my God. And I was sitting there literally like amazed at how beautiful the song was. I was so amazed. And then I woke up. And I'm using this nude as a base. This nude inside of Juvia's palette is taking really, really quick. But it could be my primer. It could be, or it could be the eyeshadow. The No Made by Juvia. So I was just laying there on my bed, and I heard Nadine, like I said, washing dishes and cleaning up and stuff like that. And usually when I hear her, I start like trying to get myself together so I can get up and help her out with whatever she's doing. Oh, this is so freaking pretty. I'm actually thinking about keeping it nude. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about coming in with let's come in with this yellow. Let's see what happens. It's like a yellow gold. It's not, I don't think it'll really take color, which would be okay. I'm going to use the same brush. Let's see what it's giving. It's got a lot of glitter in it. So I was just laying there thinking about my dream. And then Nadine came inside. She was like, oh my God, you finally woke. Do you know what time it is? And I was like, yeah, I know. I was out, child. I was out. This yellow kind of brought out my eyebrows, like the part that need to be gone. It's just like there. I wish I could find that little tool that I got to see if I can get them eyebrows out. So I was telling Nadine about my dream. And I was like, you know what? I think that maybe God just want me to listen to the song. So I went to YouTube and I looked up the 5 heartbeats. And I started listening to the song. Child, why as soon as I heard the song, I started crying. I started crying. All the tears fell. Even like now, just like I feel like I'm about to get teary-eyed. So I gotta be strong. Y'all, because I ain't trying to mess up my makeup right now. But yeah, I started crying. Nadine started holding me. And I feel like God had a message for me. And I was telling Nadine, see, God know exactly how I feel. He know what I've been going through. And he know my thoughts. You know what I mean? And he was saying, he know that it's been hard. He know that I've been going through some things. But I could go on. I gotta keep it moving. say the fat lady stop singing. Now they say stuff don't stop till the fat lady sing or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like I could go on. I could do it. I could go on. I can do it. I can get it done. I feel like going. I feel like going on. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with the nude a little bit. I'm not really like trying to do like a whole lot of yellow. Even though like my shirt is like screaming yellow, y'all. My blouse is really screaming yellow. And my freaking stomach is screaming too. Okay, I'm gonna use that Clinique pencil. Let me find it. I got so many little things that I'm starting to really like. I like this black pencil right here. I love it. The lady at Ulta did not lie. Speaking of Ulta, I gotta do a nice Google review. I went to Sephora and she really, actually, I didn't get this from Sephora. Why am I thinking about Sephora? The lady at Sephora really did treat me good, but I got this from Ulta Beauty. And the lady at Ulta Beauty treated me good too. Y'all, is that my energy? Is that my energy to be treated good? Since I've been going to the, oh, my stomach calmed down. Since I've been going to the makeup stores, people have been really attentive and really helpful. Really friendly, and I really appreciate it. I don't know, child. Something said do it, spirit. You could do it. Okay, girl. Girl, did you do that? I did that. Okay. Alright. You know what? I actually want to mess with the top eye too. Let's see. So Nadine was breaking down my dream for me, and she was telling me how I was able to pass my test by showing that I'm definitely focused, and it's not about what other people think about me. It's about what I got going on and what I'm doing. And you can't stop nobody from talking about you and picking on you and trying to make you look bad. But you can focus on what you got going on and keep it moving. And just because other people treat a person as if they're important don't mean they're important to you in your life or what you got going on. And then I didn't even tell y'all about this part of the dream. Well, I told Nadine about that, but I ain't gonna tell y'all about that part. But it was a part in the dream that Nadine really broke down, because I feel like Nadine is so focused on what she gotta get done. Like, she do not play around, and I think people misunderstand her because she doesn't focus on them. They think that she just got an issue with them when she's really not even like literally thinking about them. They just not on her mind. You know what I mean? I felt like everybody was getting ready to make like their grand appearance, you know what I mean? And your grandparents was gonna be your best self in the seat that you're supposed to be in. I'm looking for the contour. It's about the cheekbone, bringing out what you already got. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! I got a spot on my shirt. Oh my God! Oh my God! I hope Nadine gonna be able to get it out. Oh my gosh! I'm about to freak out. How did that get there? I don't know. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm so upset. No! It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get it out right now. As soon as I finish with this contour, I'm gonna get it out. Put my setting powder on. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I did it. I knew it. Oh, I tried. How did I get there? And I got an apron on. It didn't even, oh my God, why? It must have just happened. Shaking that contour. Oh my gosh, it's so messy. Oh, girl. Oof. Yes. So the Garnier Found Contour Concealer works so good with the Fenty foundation. They work good together. Okay, let me get this stain off of my blouse. And I will be back. Okay, thanks to Nadine, she got the stain out, child. I used that dark concealer I put up here. When I shook it, it got on my shirt. Almost freaked me out. My stomach growling like, child. That's why I don't like to chew gum and makeup, because then when I'm hungry, my stomach can't take it. I'm using a dark pencil, a brown pencil today. I need to find me another one. Next time I go shopping, I'm going to really look for me a nice brown pencil. I use this thing up to the end. I'm not really one of them people. I don't really like to like outline my lip. I mean, I really don't. But I'm gonna do it today. Okay, girl. Okay, and I'm using the Disney Morphe thing today. That's actually really pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna use the birthday cake eyeshadow. Finish off the eyeshadow. My stomach is having a literally fit. Okay. So today I'm thinking about going with a little bit of green underneath the eye. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this light blue. I'm just gonna kind of go close to the waterline with it. Not too close down with my eyes start watering. Okay, that bottom color is kind of like powdery, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be very, very careful. Okay, now let's take out the powder. I'm putting on a little bit of blush. The Chanel Lippy and blush. Just a little bit because it is sticky. Now I'm going to put on this shimmer blush. We're going to use the pink one today. If I get it open. I'll use this pink one today. Okay. Now we're going to use a Stella highlight, which I love. I love, love, love. Take advantage of my pinky today. Oh my gosh. That's too much advantage. Oh my gosh. I got like a white speck right there. I guess it'll be alright. Oh my gosh. I feel like I hear the lawnmower, so I gotta hurry up. Let's see. I'm gonna use Tickle. Okay, I'm gonna use the setting spray. I'm gonna let that set. I'm gonna do my eyelashes, then put on my wig. I'll be right back with the finished look. Child, I gotta check my phone. I don't know if that's my son texting me or what, but I got the finished look, y'all. I done added on my wig. I did my freaking fabulous lashes, and I use a new lash glue, and I got new lashes on. So if you want to check those out, you want to see the video, make sure you check out the video. Oh child, these are 30mm lashes, and I use the Kiss Lash Glue. I feel so pretty. Okay, let me look at my phone, see who's texting me. Which only two people got my phone numbers. Nadine and Dream. Oh, Direct Energy. They want the light bill. Texting me. Oh, I gotta take them off text. They can't be texting me about that. That ain't. Do you like it? Do you love it? What you think? Oh, yes. And this is how I had my hair in the dream. So I figured I'd do my hair like I had it in the dream. Because even in the dream, I felt like I had like a wig on. They really dressed me up, honey. They dressed me up. I was cute. Thank you so much for watching. And this is the finished look. Spirit went from that to this. I feel like I need some glow on. What you said your name is? Giving you them shoulder poses. That's a little too stiff, right? Bye, y'all. Spirit out of here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and add the makeup videos to your play. Add the makeup videos to your playlist and share. Spread the love. Spread the love. Spread the love. Spread the love. My son killing my vibe. That better be him. Hold on, y'all. The stream. Okay, what he say? He said, beautiful, mommy. He said, beautiful. See? Alright. Okay, y'all. Bye. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, and night, and enjoy the rest of y'all week. This is like Thursday for me. It's the end. Tomorrow's TGIF. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay. What you gonna do for Friday? I think I'm gonna have me some ice cream. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I think I'm gonna have some ice cream. I like a banana split, don't I?